Hello everybody, it is Ben back again, and the Habs get the win. 3-2 in the shootout. First freaking game had to go to the shootout, didn't it? But the Habs get the win in their season opener, and I am just so happy. Now, building off what I said last video, I didn't actually get to see the first two periods tonight because I was doing college stuff, because I'm still so goddamn busy. Hopefully that won't be like that every game. It won't be for the next two anyway, I know, because I'm going to be going home for Columbus Day break. And I'm going to get to watch some games with my family. It's going to be such a nice break. I'm really looking forward to that. But for tonight, we're going to have to deal with me missing the first two periods. I missed the first two periods, but I watched the replay of the Max Pacioretty goal, and oh my god, I'm loving the chemistry that Brendan Gallagher, Jonathan Drouin, and Max Pacioretty are building together. Wow, was that a thing of beauty, that goal. Just the vision on the ice between the three, especially with the Drouin pass over to Max Pacioretty for that goal. Just beautiful. But I came in watching at about the third period or so, and Habs didn't exactly start that period off great, now did they? They were down 2-1 coming into the period, and the first few minutes, they were rough. They weren't really getting any chances of note, while the Sabres were really putting it to them. They were getting some good offensive pressure going, battling. But good old Carey, he's always there, isn't he? He's always there when we need him. Backstops the Habs through all their issues, and we start to get the game going again a little bit. Hemsky gets basically as close as you can to putting the puck in the net without putting the puck in the net, with it like tipping on its side on the goal line and then getting knocked out. Comes close, he gets me excited, and then there's nothing. And then as I'm watching, the Hudon, Plekanec, Lehkonen line, they're looking really strong. They're forechecking hard, getting some chances going. And then Cha got a penalty for crashing into a guy, as neither of them were looking at each other and just skating by, and that's an interference penalty, I guess. I was a little concerned by that call, but then on that penalty kill, Max and Philip Deneau get some things going, get some chances, and then eventually Philip Deneau ties the game up 2-2 on a shorthanded wraparound goal, and he makes me very, very happy, because I was really worried they were going to get that the Sabres were going to get a goal on that penalty, and I was going to be mad because that never should have been a penalty. But I digress. Price has a few more big saves over the course of the rest of the third period to keep the game tied. Another guy that was looking good all night, though, Shea Weber. Amazing what happens when he doesn't get paired with Alexei Emelin, eh? Gets a few big hits. He's all over the ice, breaking up plays. Plays close to half an hour and looks great the entire time, with the 19-year-old Victor Meat playing to his side. Then the Plekanec, Lehkonen, Hudon line gets a few more chances toward the end of the third period, come close a few times, but can't put it home. So hey, we're going to overtime, which at the very beginning of, Weber breaks up another play to prevent the Sabres from getting a goal only about 30 seconds in. Then another thing I noticed, with about 2.5-ish minutes left to play in overtime, Claude Julien throws Victor Meat out there, so that's definitely a big vote of confidence for Meat. Meat, I'm going to mispronounce that so many times this season. But big vote of confidence from Julien. He was looking great all night, so why not? Habs and Sabres just trading chances all of the overtime. It was a really fun overtime to watch when I wasn't freaking out over what might happen. Habs get away with it on the end of overtime period. They very much should have had too many men on the ice penalty. But hey, got away with it. And now we go to the dreaded shootout, or dreaded in my mind anyway. Buffalo's first shooter, Josephson, gets stopped by Price. Paul Byron comes in, rings it off the post after he beats Robin Lehner. Then Jamie Pominville, who had scored the 2 goals for the Sabres earlier in the game, comes in and shoots it high over Price. And then Jonathan Drouin, J. Drew, beautiful move to come in, forehand, backhand, top shelf, puts it home, gets the goal for the Habs, and then Price stops Reinhart to get the Habs the win. Final shots ended up being 45-40 in favor of Buffalo, so guys, we're they were getting shots all night back and forth. It was a pretty nice pace that game had to it, and back and forth chances. A few final thoughts from what I saw and what I heard. Charles Hudon and Victor Meat both had very good debuts to their first NHL season. Hudon obviously had played a couple games before this, but it wasn't his NHL debut. But first season with the big team, he looked good to start, and looked like there was some chemistry there with Plekanec and Lehkonen, and then looked like there was a whole lot of chemistry there with Shea Weber when it came to Victor Meat. Strongest line to meet was Lehkonen, Plekanec, and Hudon. I know Gallagher, Drouin, and Patch had some really nice chemistry and some nice moves over the course of the game, but Lehkonen, Plekanec, Hudon were really good forechecking hard tonight, had some really good offensive chances. They didn't get on the board, but I think that will change soon. Price looks solid as ever. Just the little things he does just are so big. There was I think 2 times where his own defenseman tipped it on net and he still stopped it. There's a couple big poke checks in overtime just to prevent some chances that might have happened. Just all the little things he does. He's just such a smart goalie. I mean, there's not many more ways I can say that, but yeah, I thought I'd keep Carey All-Star jersey on for this video because he had a great night tonight. But another thing I noticed, Buffalo actually looked pretty good. Like, really good. They were playing fast. They were getting lots of good chances. I don't know if that was just the way the Habs were playing tonight, but Buffalo might be good, which is weird. I don't think they've ever been good since I started watching hockey. Well, no, 06, 07, I think they won the President's Trophy, but ever since then, they've just cratered. And now maybe they're coming back a little. They've had the youth movement kind of start, like in Toronto, but like it's Toronto light. But who knows? Maybe they could have a decent season. Next up, we got Washington, New York, Saturday, Sunday matchups, and I'm just excited to get away from college and just watch those games with my family, just get a break from everything. And hopefully I'll be able to make better videos based off of them because I'll be able to watch the games a little more closely. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.